Hello. Welcome. I'm early to being late. Am I too early to being late? Is chat just not popping up? Or I didn't even click into the stream over here. Maybe too early to being late here. Hello, Patrick. How you doing? Maybe people just aren't interested in a Pikachu SP, but we'll give people a couple of seconds, couple of minutes to get in here. If you are in here and you want to say something in the chat, if you want me to say hello to you, hey, dare I be early? We got DC and Will. Oh, yep, numbers are climbing. People got their notifications in. They're like, what? He's 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes too early. What's going on? But give you time to answer the poll if you want to say something in chat, get your name said aloud by yours truly, because I'm super famous apparently. We'll talk about that in a bit. But while everybody's filing in here, single file please. Don't make a mess. Don't push people over. Everybody, there's room for everybody. Anyways, I'm pressing the wrong button. I already even got all of the inventory laid out, so we can just get to it. We have got seven macros. My math is right. We've got 1, 2, 3 Game Boy Pockets. We've got the Charizard Game Boy Pocket, an Atomic Purple, and a just solid pink. Which, speaking of pink, this is a lighter pink over here. It's blown out in every which way, but it is pink just like this one. This is much more of a hot pink though. And then we have the Cyndaquil GBC over here. And we still have the wood, the red and white, and the Venusaur DMGs with 1 SP. And you might be thinking, Jake, why aren't we doing regular advances? Because there's no regular advances out here. I don't know. Probably because we did it Wednesday. Did we do that? Yeah, we did that Wednesday. Might do more on Wednesday. Might do a GameCube on Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see. Haven't really decided, but that is what we currently have for sale. If you want any and all of it, link in the description, retroremastered.com. You guys need to buy some because I've made so many macros that I don't have room to keep showing them off. I'll make sure that's okay. Wow. Ooh. Well, that sucks. Don't buy the Mario Game Boy. Nice. You can't see that. It's a great way to start the day. Is the screen alright? Screen's fine. Yeah, screen's fine. But oh wait. We're good. We're good. Woo! It's just some solid craftsmanship, really. Don't worry about it. I wasn't nervous at all. I'm guessing I just took the white off of the cubbies I've got over here. We're good. Chillin'. Actually not scuffed. I scuffed what I threw it at. I didn't mean to throw it. So, anyways, what we're working on today is this and this. And these buttons are actually going to go over here. I bought SP buttons, so we can get a little more creative with the SPs, even though you guys will buy them no matter what. But we're doing regular Pikachu and regular clear blue. But each of them have the colored screen lenses, which is pretty cool. Alright, last chance. If you want me to say your name, if you want me to say hello to you, say something in the chat right now. 81% of you didn't see the awesome, beautiful meteor shower that happened over the weekend. Apparently a lot of people didn't know about it, but it was really cool. I think that was the first time I've ever seen like an actual shooting star before. It was awesome, but it happens every year. And I don't know if this one in particular was just like a North America thing. Could have even been like a Northwest thing, but it was super cool. And it was really cool that I could just see it from my backyard. I didn't have to like go anywhere. So, yeah. All right. More people are starting to wake up, say some stuff. Apparently my dog is ready to bark. All right. We got Patrick, DC, William, Arthur, my mom, Golden, and James. Welcome. Welcome. Let's just get to it. I got the tri-wing all prepared and ready for this, but I can't forget that the SP starts with a JIS screw, a Phillips screw. That works. And these are brand new batteries because the last shipment I bought, I went for the cheapest one and it wasn't that much cheaper than the rest of them, but none of them included batteries, and that was really lame, but oh well. Bought a bunch of batteries, and here we are. Speed run, not today. I'm not feeling it today. I'm like oddly sore, and I don't know why. Like I didn't do anything yesterday. I didn't really do anything this weekend. I guess we can talk about that. I had family over yesterday. Almost the entirety of my dad's side of the family was pretty much here. And one of my little cousins who's 11, it was the first time that they saw like the whole collection of stuff. And keep in mind, even though like these are my cousin's kids, even though they've seen me a lot of times, they never remember my name. And so he asked my name again, and then he's like, "Can we go see your game room?" I'm like, "Sure." So I'm showing him everything, and he is just going crazy for it. He loves it. He thinks it's all so cool. And which is fun for me. But he sees my sub count because I've got one of those little sub count thingies. And he's like, "Whoa, you YouTube?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're famous. My cousin's famous." And he just kept going around telling everybody, "Jake's famous." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so." But oh yeah, Double Dash is probably why I'm sore from getting second place a bunch. But Yeah, I'm famous. Which, like, to be fair, I am less than 200 subs away from 60K, which is pretty cool. And I am like, I have as many subscribers as people in my hometown, which is crazy to me. Like, every day I go into town, I'm like, I see the population sign, I'm like, that's how many subscribers I have. It's crazy. But I don't feel famous. But shout out to Remy for asking for my signature. A few other people have asked, but no one's actually ever gotten my signature. Because if you ever do want my signature for some strange reason, just let me know. I can sign your Game Boy when you buy them. And I assume it's going on. I don't remember when it is, but I think I might go to Portland Retro Gaming Expo again. It was fun last time. So if you want to meet me, I'll probably go. If I didn't miss it, I haven't really been keeping up with it, to be honest. Yes, that is a GBA cart with my face on it. This is a screenshot from my video where I did the Game Boy Pocket Color, Natalie's version, where I was maniacally laughing and going to cut the board, but it's a fake out. I didn't actually. I mean, I cut the board, but not like that. Well, yeah, I need to. Yeah, my arms just feel like weak. I don't know why. But we played some Double Dash later in the night, and I am not that good at Double Dash. Mario Kart Wii, watch out. But just pop these out real quick. I forgot which one's which. Dang it. Popped one of the tabs. Okay, so this is the right hinge. So yeah, right side hinge. And then the black tip one goes on the left side. You'd think I'd have that down by now. But we need a redemption Mario Kart race on the Wii. Yeah, I agree. Just not Mario Kart 8, because I suck at Mario Kart 8. Okay. I feel like I was going to do something else to these. Other than put them off to the side. Okay. What's special about today's Game Boys is both of these have colored lenses. This is a yellow lens for the Pikachu Game Boy. And then we've got a light blue lens for the blue Game Boy. which is not something you really see for the SP. And here begins the mini plastic bags of today. Oh, there's the one. Okay, we'll dump these out before I forget, even though I probably will. Okay. These are falling out. I don't think I'm gonna use the dark blue ones. They're not the best color match. Oh, these got messed up. Is there... Okay, cool. This is what I care about. These ones are the good ones. You know what? We will swap out the buttons now while I'm thinking about it. D-pad. My arm is like shaky. And like it's shaky like I just got done lifting weights for the first time in 5 years. Which, if I did lift weights, that would be true. That would have been the first time in a very long time. But I don't know. Okay. Look like there's dirt on one side. And that is not the right side. That is not the right side. There we go. Now that looks good. A little dirt. That's good. Can't really tell. It's kind of blown out, but that's all right. I guess we should swap these out real quick. Been wanting to make my own mod, but my dream case for the SP has been out of stock forever. It was Suicune in a crystal themed case. Like this one? I'm not trying to flex, I'm just curious. Goodness. Yep. Okay. I don't know when that's coming back in stock. That's a Retro Game Repair Shop exclusive. I know that. Otherwise, I would say check AliExpress, but that is something that they make in-house. Okay. So, oh, power switch. Now we're good. Okay, now this time. Hello, Wii. What tri-wing size do you need for the SP? I use, oh, that's the right one. I use the Y0 bit, and that's the one I use for all of them. Typically, like for the Philips side of things, I use the 0 bit for the SP, and everything else I use the 1 bit. But for tri-wings on the SP, I think the 00 can work, but I don't know. Three. Tri-wing 3. That would be massive. Stupid one little. There we go. And probably should dump this out too. Then we can get back to the exciting stuff. I have not. Oh, I soft modded a Wii, and I wanted to do a video on it along with like talking about soft mods in general, but I scrapped that video because it just felt like a video where I was just complaining a lot. Wasn't that fun? I struggle with soft mods, so for me it's not like, I don't know. That's why I don't regularly do like Wii's or anything. Plus, I don't know, soft modding is something that anybody can do, and I think that anybody could do this too. Like, this is not that difficult, but I understand that people don't want to do soldering. And it can be a little scary too. It is 300 degrees Celsius at minimum, really. Come on, connector. Boom. Yellow. Okay. Where do you get the replacement sticker for the back? Most of them come with them, but you can go to, I think they sell them on RGRS just separately, but you can buy them from AliExpress, and they're really cheap. You can also, I haven't really mentioned her before, not her before, but Next Stop Please, I believe that's her Instagram name, it's PLS. She makes really cool back stickers in like, with like a clear background, with white text, with black text. I think she does different colors and stuff. I know that she has done a lot with the back stickers, and she also does really cool labels. So I would check her out. I don't have a link in the description, but she's got quite a few followers on Instagram. Shouldn't be too hard to find her. Okay. I wish this came with red, little red dots instead. Have a little contrast for like Pikachu's cheeks. Yeah, for that one you don't need to go down the AliExpress rabbit hole. If it has like the Japanese writing on it, then it's from Retro Game Repair Shop. This Pokedex one is from them too. There's really not a ton of UV prints for SPs on AliExpress, just like the fake special editions is what they're called. But I'm gonna have to glue this one down later. I can just get some. I'll get some double-sided tape out here. Of course, now it's not gonna fall out. Okay, I'll do it later. But some of these, and it's like always this corner, some of these just don't fit in. And so I'll just cut a little piece of double-sided tape or put some hot glue, stick it down. Probably better to do double-sided tape in case anyone needs to get in here later on. So, okay. Then we can do the blue one. Have you changed shoulder buttons on an original GBA? The only ones I find online don't come with the support. I'm kind of scared to try them. They come with the support. They just probably don't picture it. If not, assuming that you have a Game Boy that you're, ripping the motherboard out of, you can just take those supports out and slide them into the new ones. But most likely the new ones will just come with them in a separate little bag. And you shove the supports into the slot. I've never seen them not come with them. So, and I've bought a ton of buttons all over online. Okay. I don't know why there's a little mark on this insulating film, but that's alright. Goodness. Could they make these connectors just a little smaller? Oh, my bill's in my bill is in focus. Oh well. Okay, let's get this lined up. Seriously. Oh. There we go. Are they all IPS ready? What do you mean? Like these shells? Yeah. Are all shells? No. I definitely avoid trimming when I can. Oh wait, no wonder it doesn't fit. Pretty flu. I don't deal with Retro 6 for a multitude of reasons. Whatever a multitude is. But I have used their original GBA shells before, and they were awful. So, I don't expect much from them, honestly. From what I've experienced and from the many things I've heard about them. So I don't deal with them. Maybe they've gotten better, but I just don't see that. Because they called them prestige shells from the start, like they were anything better, and they were not. But there was one other thing I wanted to say from Friday's video. That the reason why the Retro 6 stuff wasn't included was because I found that wasn't necessary to include their IPS display, because Mako did a video on it when they released it, and it had some insane power draw. Like, way too much. And I don't think they've done anything about it since. And it's like double the high-speed Ito V5 power draw, which if you didn't watch that video, that was the one that draws the most power. At almost 250 milliamps at max brightness. And like you can't even use nickel batteries to get their kits to full brightness because it just doesn't push enough power. So yeah, I wasn't gonna bother dealing with them for that. And also things I didn't touch on in the video. I don't care about pixel grid. I just don't. Grids are silly to me. The reason why I get, part of the reason why I get IPS displays is to have it like look nicer. And I don't think pixels or the grid lines and stuff make it look nicer. That's an opinion thing. But I totally spaced it. I think they all have them except for the high-speed Ito V2, which is this one, the one that I like the most. The original, pretty much, even though it's V2. But I think every other kit has it. And then I didn't touch on FRM, which is only in the high-speed Ito V5 and the Funny Playing 3.0. And it's good, but I don't really play any games that need it, or at least seem to need it, because I've never noticed it. Unless that's just a default thing on high-speed Ito V2. But I am very thankful for everybody's good response to that video. I like seeing everybody being cool in the comments. Being chill. And appreciating the depths I went to. And I'm going to try and put out a video this week. Mainly just because I have another big video that's mostly done. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to... I think I'm done trying to have a video every Friday. Just because I don't want to have any more nights where I'm up until 5 a.m. trying to push out a video. I don't want to ever promise, like, next week this is coming. Because I said that, and I felt like I had to keep that promise. And I was up until 5 a.m. finishing the video the night before. And so I just don't want to do that again. And videos really aren't my moneymaker. So I feel like if there's anywhere that I can take a break, it's videos. And I'd rather spend more time making a solid video than just trying to get one out. So don't expect a video every Friday, but at the very least, it's just like probably 3 out of every 4 Fridays should have a video. I'm still gonna aim for a new video every week, but if it's not in the cards, I'm not pushing it. Especially when it's something that's like heavy editing or heavy voiceover. Which, heavy voiceover is just always heavy editing. But anyways, that is that. Let's read some chat. Scott! Any wacky mod in the planning stage yet? Hi, by the way. Hi, Scott. Yes. If you want to message me, I'll tell you. But I don't want to say anything on stream. But yes, I've got another. It's kind of wacky. It's kind of wacky. It's cool. I'm excited for it. And it's like another one of those videos where it's the most in-depth that I'll get. So I'm learning new things for it. Just like last week's video. I learned more about electricity for that video. So I could properly tell you what the power draw of these kits are. And yes, I'm gonna do it for all of the models. I'm planning on doing the SP next. I don't know if I'll do it for DMG and Pocket, just because there's not that many kits out there for them, but maybe eventually. I might do a combo of both the Pocket and the DMG. Okay. I will not make a review on their clean screen. I'm not gonna support them because they're not the coolest people. So if you want to know more about that, look up Retro 6 on the Game Boy subreddit. Okay. It's more chill in the comments than it is outside right now. It's more chill in the house than it is outside right now. I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but to be fair, I could turn off the AC and be comfortable in a t-shirt and shorts. Which I am wearing shorts, but my parents like to keep the AC very cold, mostly my dad, and I'm just not as warm as them, so I'm almost always in either under a blanket and or with sweatshirts on and or with sweatpants on. So, and I haven't turned off the AC mainly because it's 95 degrees. I don't know if you can read that. It's 95 degrees outside. By the end of the stream, it'll probably be 100. And I'll forget to turn the AC back on when I go to leave. So I don't want it to be 100 degrees in the house when I come back. So I just wear a sweatshirt while I stream. First world problems, am I right? Okay. Currently modding a GBC. I was a dummy and used a heat gun to remove a bad link port, but all those small little boxes fell off the motherboard. You're not gonna create a nuke. If something goes wrong, like with the power, the fuse will blow or something like that. It's not gonna like the only way you're gonna explode something is if you have like if it doesn't turn on, don't leave it on. Because, like, if there's something shorting the battery and then you leave the battery in that state for like a minute, then that will explode. But I'm gonna guess that it probably won't turn on if you so I'm assuming you're talking about, so it's a link port. I'm assuming you're talking about these guys, or maybe these little capacitors over here. But yeah, if these aren't on there, then it's probably not going to turn on. But yeah, I would not advise. Oh, it's, you said Game Boy Color. I'm silly. I just happen to have one right here. Yeah, if any of these components are gone, then it's probably toast. Yeah, just don't, if you try to turn it on, just don't leave it on. Because the batteries being shorted is bad. And you will feel them get warm almost instantly. I know from experience. I don't remember what I was working on, but I remember I was getting help from Natalie one time, and I'm like, yeah, it's not turning on and the battery's really warm. And she's like, turn it off, genius. I don't know why she was calling me a genius, but okay. Now we can finish the soldering. Yeah, we're 47 minutes into this. I'm glad I didn't speed run. It's not feeling it today. Back to the eBay bidding. Yeah, I would not use a heat gun to remove a link port. I just don't have good luck with heat guns. They're tough. Yeah, I don't really touch on it in any videos that I can think of, but the next video, I almost said next week's, the next video, I'll go over some tips on how to remove stuff like that. It's on the SP. The next video should be Common Issues SP. But fixing all the common issues, I just shorthand it. Anyways, I give some tips in it that are good for pretty much any model in removing components like link ports, the charge port, stuff like that, the LNR buttons. I like to trim the posts with flush cutters, and then I can easier heat all of those pins up, just dragging back and forth and pulling with the tweezers to pull the component out. And even though there's 8 of those on the on all the link ports, it's definitely helpful trimming all those down and then heating everything up, and then it's pretty easy to pull out. It'll take a little time, but it's pretty easy. Fairly easy. Heat guns, I never can get the solder to actually heat up unless it's like really hot, and then I get everything else around it too hot. Even if I mean, like, you're supposed to cover things in Kapton tape, and that'd probably help, but even then, it just, like, I don't know, I've never had good luck with with heat guns. Cool. Wires out of the way. You're only like 50 minutes late. It's no big deal. Almost done. But if you're looking to buy one, then you're just in time. So, okay. Tweezers. You did miss some excitement at the beginning, but so did a lot of people. I'm also realizing I didn't say anything on Instagram. That might have been why we had a slow start. My apologies, Instagram folks. Okay. And oh boy, my favorite. Okay. Don't stab yourself. You just got healed up from the last time you cut yourself modding something. Okay, I'm gonna need to get the alcohol out for this one. There we go. Now we can put these awesome things in. Okay. Drop that in there. Cool. Swap back to the tri-wing. Will I do a review of the Funny Playing Burnmaster? I was thinking about it, and then I saw Bob Wolfden. I saw his stream of it, and I don't want to just buy something to say don't buy it and this is how bad it is. Because, like, I don't know. Funny Playing is just really gone downhill with their quality. And I just don't need another... I don't need another thing that does that. I have those. I have the GBX cart, and that is amazing. I also recently got the whatever the open source one is that does like N64 and Super Nintendo and all that stuff. I recently got one of those. I didn't get it from Save the Hero. I got it from AliExpress, which I would not recommend because it was not high quality. But yeah, I don't recommend Funny Playing's Burnmaster. And if you want to know why, I would look up the Wolfden Clips video on his stream, because it was just funny how bad it was. I think he did take a few wrong turns at some points. I think a little bit more effort could have been put in just by Google searching how big the save file was, or just opening up the game to see how big the chip was for the save file, all that stuff. But either way, the quality of the product is just not good. I do not think it's worth it. The only redeeming factor is it's portable, but you don't really need to do that on the go. You don't really need to back up your games on the go, unless you're planning on literally stealing games from game stores. So, in that, I don't care what you think about piracy. If you back up a game in the middle of a game store, you're not a cool person. You're awful, actually. If you're just like, I don't want to pay for this game, and then download the file, like, that's just awful. Just download it online. But there we go. Let's turn this on. Boom. Beautiful. So I guess I will do a review on Funny Playing's Burnmaster. I just did it. Boom. Alright, let's check the buttons. Have I seen Spider-Man Lotus? I have not. Uh-oh. Okay, so A has a little bit of a problem. L was having an initial problem, but seems fine now. Okay, guess we'll hold off on this one. The D-pad's a little tight, but I know how to fix that. Just need to loosen up. I think it's actually this one. That did help, but yeah. You just gotta loosen the screws. When your D-pad's a little tight on the SP, it's probably this screw right here that needs to be a little bit looser. Could even be the one that's underneath the battery, but okay. So A needs to be replaced. So I'm gonna do that later because that is a lot of effort. So I'll just post that later. Unless there's someone in here who's dying to have this one, but I don't think that's the case. Speak now, forever hold your peace. If you'd like to buy it now to reserve it, just let me know and I'll list it. But if not, I will list it once it's fixed. I'm trying to peel the sticker so I can put the sticker on. I don't know how I didn't catch the... Did this say? Did not say anything about A button. Did not say anything about A button. Weird. It eventually works when you press hard enough. But there's just a little dirt in there. No biggie. I have the basic one. I don't know if this is still warm, so I'm gonna be careful here. That one. Where it's mostly, it's not very thin compared to the other ones. That one. A little bit of smudge from my fingertips. A, B, right, left, down, up, R, and L. L is a little tight. You can probably fix that by loosening this. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, but if you're wanting this one with the fancy yellow screen lens, we're going to put this on. But get ready to purchase that because we will list it. I don't know if there's anybody out there that's like dying to have this one either, but UV print ones, special edition ones, typically go pretty fast. I didn't want to take the whole sticker off, I just wanted to take the plastic off. There we go. We got the back sticker on. Take out the game and flip this open. And Shopify, Pikachu, and I don't really need to add the front picture because I already have that. That's in the SP section, and we can set that to active. There we go. Link in the description, retroingmaster.com/collections/SP. There we go. Ugh, stressed out. All of my retro gaming hot takes left my brain as soon as you asked for them. So thanks for curing me, I guess. You're welcome. Yeah, about that, little complaint from I love my fans as platonically as possible. But I asked you guys, and you guys will just give me them randomly for no reason, without asking none of that. But the time I ask, you guys like the post. You guys went crazy for it. On Instagram, at least. On Instagram, I had never gotten so many likes on a story before. But it kind of got, like, I didn't get a much traction on the YouTube community post as I usually do, which is weird. I wonder if it's because I tagged Arlo, so I kind of want to try that again maybe. But on Instagram it went crazy, and on all these other platforms I got like no responses, but people are liking it. I'm like, tell me tell me something. Like, I only need like probably 3 or 4 to make a solid video, and then the YouTube comments will feed it if I want to do it again the next time. But I'm like, I like getting extra likes. I like getting more likes than normal. But you guys should say stuff too. I'm not here to put you on blast. But I saw it in Discord and just can't think of it. Yeah. It's fair if you can't think of anything. I'm teasing for the most part. But if you do have anything and you want to be in a video, you're probably pretty likely to be in the video because hardly anybody has said anything. So that's alright. We'll do it eventually. I might just wait for a couple more answers because everything so far is related to the PS1 and N64. Mostly the N64. It doesn't have to be Game Boy related. Like, I'm going for all of retro gaming. But maybe I should have kept it Game Boy related. Because that's what you guys like. That's what we all like. But anyways, that is it from me. I just want to double check to make sure that vibration wasn't a sale. It was not. Thank you all for coming out. It was a quick, relatively quick stream. A little hour stream. But that's it for me. Not sure what we're going to do on Wednesday. Either a GameCube or a regular Game Boy Advance. Either of those. We'll see. And yeah, if you want anything from the website, actually 2 Game Boys aren't up officially yet, but I'm working on them. And Friday's video may or may not happen this Friday. We'll see. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. That was a good snap. That was a solid snap.